I had my first test and everything, and like I was bombing it. I was doing absolutely terrible. And I was like, oh my gosh, like what if this isn't for me? Like maybe this isn't the right path for me. Maybe I should take some time to really figure out what I want to do. Hello, welcome back to my channel. My name is Francheska, and today I want to talk about my nursing journey going into nursing school. So it all pretty much started and shortly right out of high school. I wanted to go straight into school. So I was about 17, but I had some FAFSA issues, so I didn't end up going to college until I was 18. So at that point, when I entered college, I put that I wanted to be a registered nurse, and yeah. So what wasn't explained to me was that because of the school that I went to, they had a two-year wait list for anybody who wanted to be a nurse. So if you wanted to be a nurse, as soon as you finished all the prerequisite classes, you had to wait 2 years. So that was kind of like excessive already. And so what they didn't tell me was because of financial aid reasons, they were gonna have me as an AS as my major, and then like my secondary, it was gonna be nursing, I guess, until I get accepted into the program. So I started to do all the classes that I needed to do. Now, let me remind you, I wasn't explained any of this. So when I went to look at the classes that I needed to take, I was registered under an AS. So because nobody ever explained to me anything, I just assumed those were the classes that I just had to take so that I could get into the nursing program. So I was taking all these classes. I took English, I took math, I took like 3 or 4 humanities classes. I also took psychology, developmental in general. I took speech, I took government, I took all these classes that I did not need to take. So then about a year and a half goes by, and I'm about to take biology, and at this point, I was taking 4 classes, and they weren't anything too like rigorous. It wasn't too hard or anything. So I went in, I had 3 other classes, and I went to take biology. And little did I know that science classes are a lot harder. So already, like, probably within my first month, I had my first test and everything, and like I was bombing it. I was doing absolutely terrible. And I was like, oh my gosh, like what if this isn't for me? Like maybe this isn't the right path for me. Maybe I should take some time to really figure out what I want to do. So automatically I assumed, because I was failing, that this wasn't for me, that I should probably do something else. So my thought process was, all right, well, I'm going to withdraw from the class. I think I finished my other 3 classes. I withdrew from it, and then I withdrew from college altogether. I was like, you know what? Maybe like I should just take this time to find myself and like kind of like go explore and just see the world, because I was the kind of person who is extremely shy, and I didn't really talk much, and I don't know, I always felt like there was so much in the world to see that I wanted to see. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna take that time to go do that, go find myself, whatever. So a couple years go by, and I realized I haven't done anything. So I thought to myself, what do I like? Well, what do I like to do? What do I like? Like, if I had have one job and that had to be my job the rest of my life. Like, what is something I would like? And I've always been a creative person. So at that time, I really enjoyed doing makeup. So I was like, okay, I am going to be a makeup artist. So I found this school near where I live, and I was like, okay, this is it. This is a school. I'm doing this. So I get all my information, and I go talk to my mom about it. I'm like, hey mom, look at this awesome school for makeup. I really want to go there, blah, 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 blah. And my mom goes, Francheska, I'm not co-signing for a loan for you to go to this school. The school is way too expensive, and no, we're just like not doing it. So obviously I was like super bummed out about it. And so then I thought about it, and I was like, okay, well, let me do some more research. So I went to go do some more research, and which, by the way, you don't need to go to makeup school if you want to be a makeup artist. I don't know why I wanted to do that, but I did. So I did some more research, and then I found this school that does skincare. And I'm like, okay, awesome. Well, let me backtrack. So this school did skincare, but they were just opening a brand new makeup program. And I was like, okay, this is awesome. And it's like way, way, way less than what this other school was gonna have me pay for. So I went to the school. I went to the makeup artist class, and I was super, what's the word?
1 hour later.
Disappointed. I was so disappointed. It was so terrible. It was so terrible. The teacher had a lot going on in her, like, outside life that she was bringing into school. The students weren't very welcoming.
You can't sit with us!
The teacher, like, it was really bad. I wasn't learning anything.
Name a yellow fruit. Orange.
So I left that program. I ended up finishing the skincare school, and I did get a license to be an esthetician. When I went to go look for a job, I couldn't really find a job, and either way, that really wasn't what I wanted to do. So I didn't, like, follow through with it. So at this point, I'm about, let's say, like 24 years old. So I was like, okay, well, I can't do anything with my life. So I was like, you know what? I wanted to do nursing. Let me go back to nursing. So really quick, let me tell you why I wanted to go into nursing. With makeup was allowing me to come out with my creative side, which is something that I really like. But nursing is kind of something, like, the characteristics, I feel like, to make you a really, like, good or decent nurse is something that I have in me. And I really love helping people. I really like to help people feel better. I guess kind of how I see it is, it makes me so happy to be able to help somebody on their worst days feel better for their best days. So that is something that I really like. I don't know, when somebody's hurt, when somebody is sick, I just love to care for them. What can I do? How can I help you? I want to help you. That's just how I am. So I was like, okay, well, let me get back into it. But at this point, I'm older. I know more things now, so I can buckle down. So I was like, okay, this isn't a joke. You saw how the first time you took biology, you weren't doing well, so you really need to buckle down. So I took biology, and I don't know what happened, but I ended up loving it. I got, I think, a 100 in that class. Like, I killed it. Like, I was studying, but it was so weird. It's like I really, really, really liked it. And I didn't think that was going to happen. So I ended up doing very good. And then after that, I took, I think, anatomy. anatomy. So with anatomy, I took it to anatomy 1 and anatomy 2 in one semester in the summer. So that by far, I haven't done the nursing program yet, but by far that was the absolute hardest thing I've ever done. Like, I did not sleep, but I ended up getting 2 A's, so we did great. And then I also took nutrition, I got an A, and then microbiology, I got an A. So I took all the classes. So I was doing amazing. I was getting A's. I was like, okay, well, this is for me. I can totally do this. Like, if I just put my mind to it, if I buckle down, I can do this. And so can you. So, I finished. And then at that point, this was last year of June, I went to my advisor and, she told me, okay, Francesca, well, you just have to take your T's. So, actually backtrack. So before I even finished micro, I took my T's. And I really wanted to get into this one specific school, and I needed a 78. And at the current school that I was going to, you needed like a 64 or 65 or something like that. So I don't know what I was thinking, but I was like, okay, well, I'm going to just take the T's. I'm not going to study for it. I'm just going to take, well, the math part I studied for, but the rest I didn't study for, which is stupid. Don't do that. I just wanted to kind of get a feel of how it would be like, whatever. So I paid for it. I took it. I got a 68, which in the school that I was going to, you only need a 64. So, boom. Like, I'm already good. Like, technically, I'm already in the I'm not in the program, but I have a great GPA. I scored high enough. Like, I really don't have anything to worry about. Even if I don't get into the schools that I want to get into, like, I could still get into this one. So I went back. I studied even more. I studied science. I studied more math. Tried to do English a little bit. And then I ended up getting a 72. So I was bummed. I did a lot better in science. A lot better in science. Like, really good in science. I did really good in math, which is crazy because I suck at math. And I did worse in reading, and reading is my subject. Reading is my best subject, and it's crazy because when I took the T's the first time, I got in the 90s. And then when I took it the second time, I got like a 60-something. And then English, I got like a 60-something. I don't know why, but like the English section is like super, like, I don't know, hard for me. I guess I don't know English. I don't know.
Obviously.
So yeah, so then I was going to take it a third time. You have 3 chances, so I was like, okay, I'm going to study again, even harder. I needed a 78. I got a 77.4. I was so close. I was so absolutely devastated. Like, I was,
This is the worst.
I cried in my car. I went to McDonald's, picked me up a Big Mac meal, ate it, and I went to sleep. And then after I woke up from my nap, I applied for the nursing program. So as of June last year, that's when I applied for the nursing program. So what I didn't know was that there was a semester wait. So I didn't get into the spring semester. And then in February, I got this email saying, congratulations, you've been accepted. And I was so happy. Oh my gosh, I was so happy. But I ended up checking the email like a week later. So I was kind of like a week behind. So once I checked my email, I found out that there was a whole list of things that you have to do in order to get into the nursing program. Like, get your vaccines, you have to get your drug tests, your background tests, your fingerprints, you have to sign a bunch of documents. There's just so many things that you need to do. When you get into the nursing program, or accepted into the nursing program, don't wait. Start immediately and save as much money as you can, because it is expensive. So the nursing program is super expensive, so luckily I was saving, and I don't have insurance, like health insurance, so like to get my vaccines, it was a big chunk of my money. I started the process of doing everything, and I think we had till April to finish everything, but the process takes a while. So I went to go get my vaccines, and this is when COVID just started.
Coronavirus! Coronavirus!
So when I was in the office to get vaccines, a bunch of people were in the office to get tested. So I got everything done. And then I got an email saying, unfortunately, because of COVID, they are postponing summer cohort or summer semester of the nursing program. And I was bummed because I applied last year in June, and I'm not even gonna get in for summer. I've been waiting over a year for the nursing program. I am at this point, I'm 25 years old today, and I'm still waiting. So I'm 25, and I'm just super disappointed. I'm just like, this has been taking me forever to do. But it's okay. It's okay. At the end of the day, it's okay. I'm still gonna get there. So, a couple of weeks ago, I ended up getting a letter saying, okay, the only people that are going to get admitted into the nursing program for fall semester are people that were supposed to be admitted for summer semester. Anything after that, they're putting on hold. So I am the last class to be able to get in, which I am extremely thankful for. So I had my orientation a couple days ago. I didn't really learn much. It was more, because of COVID, it makes everything kind of strange. So it was just more of like, this is where you're going to get your uniform from. These are the classes that you need to take. These are the dates you're going to have your classes. Clinic is still something that we're not sure of. Labs are going to be, you're going to go to your lab, but lectures are going to be online via Zoom. And yeah, so that was so far my journey, and I'm still going on this journey to get into the program, which I'm supposed to start August 24th. So August 24th, catch me here, because I am going to make a video telling you about my, first day and how it's going. But yeah, so basically, kind of why, there is a lot more to the story, but basically what I'm trying to tell you is, it's okay to be older and go back to school. It's okay to not know what you want to do. It's okay to be nervous and scared, but you just gotta keep yourself going, and you have to move forward. And don't let fear keep you from doing what you really want to do. Because sometimes I thought about nursing and I was like, I don't know, I'm really not sure if I could do this. It's really, really hard, and I'm kind of an emotional person, and that's something you kind of it's okay to be emotional, but you also have to be able to know that this is a job, and you have to be strong as well. So that's kind of something I'm going to have to work on, but nobody's perfect, and we all have things we have to work on, and so I can't let that discourage me. Thank you for watching. I am super excited and stoked to start this program. My goodness. But if you guys have any suggestions or you guys want me to talk about anything specific, I am more than happy to make a video or to talk to you guys. If you guys just want to talk, I would love more than anything to talk to people who are in the nursing program, or if you just want to talk in general if you're not in the program, it's all cool. Yeah, it'd be super awesome because I don't know anybody in the nursing program, and it'd just be nice to like get some advice, or if I could give advice, or just I don't know, just talk about it. But thank you so much for watching. Remember to like and subscribe to my channel, and have an awesome day. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.